Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
I can see when I'm ready to stream. That game then can take me away. Driving that car or fighting that creature of the night like a dream. Take me away, I'm in a fantasy stream, in the game that is so extreme. Racing my mind, Ashton streams for all time, cause baby she's ready to stream.
I'm turning the PlayStation off. Happy Wednesday, everyone! Welcome back to another Live, Laugh, Love Wednesday. How is everybody bloody doing? I hope you're having a great day. Oh, I haven't got my headphones on. Hold on.
Hi, Ashton. How are you? How was your weekend? Oh yeah, here we go. PowerPoint time. Been feeling plops for a few days with mental health, but really enjoyed the Patreon stream this morning. Hope you are having a lovely day.
Stephen, thank you so much for the bits. This is not on correctly. I'm sorry to hear you've been feeling flops, but I'm glad that the Patreon stream cheered you up a little bit, even if it's just for a little while. Hopefully this will too. Hello everyone, welcome in. Welcome to Wednesday, and a very special stream today with the help of you lot, which I will get to very soon.
Looking very preppy, Babs. We stand a fashion icon.
Thanks. It's just because I had to move out of my flat today, so I just grabbed whatever was on the top of the laundry this morning, and that's what I've got on. I would say, the most uncomfortable pair of pants on that I own. They're definitely not like walking around kind of pants, if you get my drift. So I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, I moved out of my flat today. We're trying, sorry, I'm moving everything around because everything's in the wrong place. We're trying to just live out of a suitcase for a couple of weeks. So, but it's good. Thank you for the bits, Lolly. Thank you for the compliment. I've missed a bunch that's happening currently. Please hold on. Sammy, what's their name? Thank you so much for the resubscribe for 8 months in a row, 18 in total. All the love to you too, Sammy. Bear resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Thank you so much. Tetraway resubscribed for 22 months. Yo, what is it, Walrusians? How are we doing today? How are we doing? Good. I'm good. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Then Stephen's go there in bits.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Administrative paperwork time.
Thank you, Pop George, for the bits. Stephen Skoda, thank you so much for the 4 gifted subs, and GOI Goliath for the 2 gifted subs. So I have a little announcement to make, actually, regarding the house. I did, in fact, get the nice house I tweeted about on Thursday. We did it. We bloody did it. We signed the contract yesterday. But we can't move in yet. We can't move in for 2 weeks.
Hashtag find Ashton a flat 2022.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much. And it worked. All of your good thoughts last week, they worked. We have somewhere to live now. We got the cats that they can come up with us soon once I've moved in.
Ahoy hoy Ashton. Hope
Ahoy,
you're
hoy.
well, and congrats on getting the house.
Thank you.
Though my live stream watching time will be bashed next week, glad I was able to catch this one in particular. And if my presentation went through the SFW machine,
It did.
to a certain person in chat, I am not sorry. TTJ Nerd Peter Slide.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you, Jack.
More like hashtag Ashton Foundaflan 2022 TTJ Dick Salute.
Thank you, Stephen, for the bits and Jack for the bits as well. Yes, so it's really exciting. So we come in for 2 weeks because they've got to get some kind of electrical safety certificate and they've got to do like a credit check or whatever. But yes, hopefully moving in soon. So I'm staying with Owen. Me and Owen, we're going to be roomies, and his girlfriend Emily. I mainly want to stay there because Emily's there. I'm staying in their spare room until I can move into the house. And then I don't have any furniture for the house yet, so that's going to be interesting. I'm just going to stay on an airbed for like a while until I can buy a bed. But I put all my stuff in storage, apart from like my backpack and a suitcase with a bunch of clothes in it. So yeah, it's good. Like I say, once I've moved in, I'll definitely let everyone know, and maybe I'll do a housewarming stream, but I'll probably have to get everything set up before then, so. But eventually the cats will be up, and eventually MB will be up, and it'll be great, and we'll be living in Geordieville, baby. So it's going to be good, and it's near the beach, so we're going to go to the seaside when it's sunny. It'll be lovely. So yeah, thank you for all the well wishes and stuff, guys. It's been helpful to know that everyone was on my side, even if every landlord and estate agent wasn't. So anyway, today's stream. Where's Emma? She was upstairs on the office, on the chairs upstairs, which I assume is where she still is. I can't see her. No, she's not in here. I think she's upstairs. She's working hard, or hardly working. Who knows? Anyway, today's stream. So I promised this a little while ago, and then it took us ages to finish Arkham Asylum. Well, it didn't take us ages. It took me ages to finish Arkham Asylum because I am what? Bad at games. That's right. So we are now, as promised, doing the PowerPoint stream. Which, if you're like, what are you talking about, Ashton? That's not a thing that I've ever heard of. I've heard of hot tub streams. I've heard of gaming streams, but what the hell is a PowerPoint stream? Well, thank you for asking. Basically, a bunch of you lot submitted a presentation, or two in some cases, and I will be delivering your presentations, having never seen them before. Charlie, thank you so much for the resubscribe. Wow, a whole year already. Where does the time go? Hello, Ashton. Hopefully, absolutely thrilled you got a new place. Hope the move goes well. Take care. Thank you so much, Charlie. Hope you are well too. Lovely to have you for a year. Congratulations on your birthday, or your Twitch sub-anniversary, if you will. It's lovely to have you here for a whole year. So yes, we are going to do that. I've got a wheel. Let me show you. Here's my wheel. It's got everyone's names on it who submitted one. I think some people submitted two, but I've just got their name on there once because, you know. I could have done a second one. I could have made a corn one and told you all about it. You don't need to. It's a thin lump with knobs, and it's got the juice. I couldn't imagine a more beautiful thing, you know? Ben Potter submitted a PowerPoint as well. If you submitted one, it's all on here. So if your name's not on here but you think you submitted one, I want to tell you, you didn't. Sorry, it didn't go through. But either way, here it is. I'll spin it, then I'll get the presentation up, and then we'll get started. You ready? Who's going to do the first presentation? Who's excited? Oh, I'm excited. I'm sorry, Lord Botchet, I don't know what you're talking about. What's wrong? Did I spell your name wrong, Mr. Black? Oh, well. Sorry. Did I? I've got to wait for it to spin round and correct. I didn't spell your name wrong. There, look. That's not spelt wrong. Oh, it has got C in it. It is spelt wrong. Never mind. El Presidente, thank you so much for resubscribing. I work for another hour, but it's resub time. Thank you so much. Ready? Spin that wheel. They are revolting in the basement. You're in the mod basement. You're right. And Ben Paws up first. Wow, it's literally like I planned that, because I don't know if he's going to watch the whole stream, but he might tune in to see me do his presentation. Where is it? Here it is. Right. Where's the button? There's the button. Okay. I've not looked at any of the slides. Here I present why my friend Ben Potter is very cool and cats are also good. A PowerPoint that I made about my friend Ben Potter. Hello? Oh, I clicked off it. Hold on. There he is. There's my friend Ben Potter. He's so look at that happy boy. He's the happiest boy I've ever seen. There he is, so happy. Next. So, why do I love Ben Potter, my friend? Oh my god. I'm going to have a stroke. He has... That's gone now. He has a beard. Yeah, and I love a beard. I love to see beards. And specifically with not my friend Ben Potter, but my boyfriend Ben Potter. Not my friend Ben Potter. Wait, not my friend Ben Potter, my boyfriend Ben. I like to scratch his beard. I've never touched Ben Potter's beard. I just assume that it's a nice beard. Anyway, next. Hair. He has hair. There's lots of hair on his head and his beard and maybe his arms. But I think everyone has hair on their arms. He's got hair on his arms, and that's the only way that I know that he has hair. And a hair rabbit. He has a rabbit hair, I assume, because that's what I've written here. So obviously, beard and hair. Yeah, he has beard and hair, as I've previously stated. I like those in a friend. Good qualities in a friend, beard and hair. And he also has a home, which up until today, I didn't have. Well, actually, I don't technically have one right now. If anything, up until today, I did have a home, but now I don't. So it's nice, and it's a good quality of him to have a home that I can one day or potentially have to stay in if I need to at any point. He plays games, specifically video games, and he likes them sometimes. Sometimes he hates them. Sometimes he really hates them. But he plays them, not always with me. Actually, most of the time not with me, with other people. Even when he promises to play them with me, he plays them with other people. But that's okay. You know, we've all got lives, I guess. But he does play them. So I'm told, my friend Ben Potter, he can count to at least 10. I've never seen him do it, but he just looks like the kind of guy that can, you know? I can't. So it's really nice that when I get stuck at 7, I have got someone to help me finish it off, the counting to 10. What else does he have? The beard. It's got a beard. I really like his beard. I think it's a great beard. Really well sculpted, you know, like some beards, they kind of go crazy, they go on people's necks, up their cheeks and stuff. What Ben's doesn't. Ben's is perfectly just on the jaw, and he's got a mustache, which I haven't actually written down here, but he's got a mustache as well. That's equally as important as a beard, I think. And that's what he has. He once went to France. Wow, that is really far away, you know? That's like across a whole bit of water. I don't know if it's a river. What is it? What is it? The Channel. Is it technically a river? Or is it like a sea or an ocean? Because it's not really big enough to be a sea or an ocean. But it's also between two countries. I guess you could call that a river. When does it become an ocean from a river? You know what I mean? These are the questions that we need to ask ourselves. Anyway, it's really far away. He once also went to KFC for Chimkin. One time he won a contest from KFC, and I didn't. And he actually didn't go to KFC that time. I don't think. He gave it to his friend who went to KFC. So I've actually never seen him go to KFC. I've been to KFC, but I've never actually seen him. I just assume that he has probably been at one time in his life for some chimkin. He went up a hill recently. Literally this weekend, he went up a big hill, and he walked past a bunch of people who were queuing at the top of the hill to get a picture, and he got told off by a hill person, and then he had a sulk. Down a hill as well. After he had his sulk, he went back down the hill. So, I mean, what Ben Potter goes up a hill, Ben Potter must come down a hill. He's also been cat. He's also been to see a cat, and he's petted a cat. He's met my cats, and that is a very cute cat. This is Ben. So here's the difference. This is a cat. Just in case anyone was confused here, let me just reiterate, sorry. You might have been confused, because you might have thought, is that not Ben? This one has hair, and it has a beard, and it could have been to KFC. It could have also been to many places. You know, this potentially could have been up a hill and down a hill. But this isn't Ben, this is a cat.
Yeah.
This is Ben.
Hey Ashton and chat. Glad to know you've found a place. I would have made a Paget Brewster career timeline PPT for you, but I haven't used PowerPoint for 6 years. Plus, I've been busy, so. TTJ Walrus Ashton.
Forgotten Media, thank you so much. It would have been a great PowerPoint, I probably would have cried. So yeah, here's the difference. Cat, Ben, cat, Ben, cat, Ben, cat, Ben, cat, Ben, cat, Ben, cat. That looks like my cat, but it's not my cat. Hen. That chicken. Say cat. Cat, Ben, cat, hen. Oh. Bat. That's a horrible picture. Wren. I think that's going to glitch out. In conclusion, Ben is my friend, and he is tall. Cats are also my friends, but they are small. I am friends with beings from all sizes and shapes. Ben has hair and beard. It's Chico time, Bossaroos. And I assume that's it, because nothing's happening. I assume it's meant to tell me if that's the last slide. It may be. Okay. In conclusion, it's Chico time, Bossaroos. Wow, Ben. Thank you so much for that PowerPoint. That was a really good one. I really liked it. So I hope you guys did too. Ben made that. Or I made it. Who knows? It was Ben, but for the purposes of it, I made it. So that's about why Ben Potter is my friend.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Ben is cool.
And he has a beard and hair. So there you are. I've missed a bunch of resubscribes while I was doing that fantastic presentation. Wok Combo, thank you so much for resubscribing for 4 months. Does Pen Botter ever get chumkin in his beard? Absolutely he does. We all know. Like I get in my beard, so he must get in his beard. It's not that big of a cup. It's a regular cup. TGB 1999, thank you for resubscribing for 6 months in a row. What on earth is going on? PowerPoint, obviously. And Sind King, thanks so much for the resubscribe for 42 months. And Ashton, what a pleasant sight. Cheers to all. Cheers to you, Sind King. Right. Time for another one. Who's bloody next? Ben Potter. Remove. Spin again. Here's Cameron Geewood. Woo! Woo woo! I like when it says congratulations. I like Lord Cheatovich didn't get in. He didn't get in this time. Right, let me get the PowerPoint up. I think it's at the top. It's a PDF. I'm not looking. How do I make it not a PDF? Can I open it with PowerPoint? It worked on my PC upstairs.
Yeah.
Why not work now?
so I didn't know about this stream until after the deadline, but I were to make a PowerPoint. It would contain Tony Baboni.
Wow, Tony Baboni is a new addition to the Triple Jump lore, and I love him. I love him with all my heart. Don't be nervous, they're all going to be great. Okay, it's not letting me open it as a PowerPoint, so I'm not looking at it right now. And thank you for the 100 bits, Luby, by the way. Thank you so much. But I'm just gonna do it from this. If that's okay with everyone. If there's any animations, I'll just tell me and I'll pretend like they happen. This is 5 USW game pictures by Cameron Keywood, all personal info redacted. Which, of course, means, I know what this means, 5 USW game pictures. Maybe it's a University of South Warwickshire. That's not a university, but it is now. The University of South Warwickshire game pictures. Here's some pictures that Cameron made that I made about my game. So the first game that I would like to make, Wales, University of South Wales, of course. That's what I said. That's what I said. So University of Soggy Weetabix. Yeah. The first game that I would like to make is called Ye Olde Sloth. It's set in Hanover in the year of our Lord 1492. That guy there, this guy up there, he's a sloth, as you can see. And he has a nap because sloths like to nap. He's called Sadon because he's so sad all the time. And he's got to defeat some Earl guy, the Earl of Derwentwater. Derwentwater! Because he's cut down all the trees. And he stole the axe of Black Rain. You know, the guy. And so Sadon has to get the axe back. And it's like an RTS game. You know the thing. You know what I'm talking about when I say an RTS game. You know, your XCOMs, your other ones. You know what I'm talking about. And it's got base building elements. I said elephants. Got base building elephants as well in it. So, next up, the other game I'd like to make is Pixel Offensive. It's like Minecraft, but like a battle FPS. So you know Minecraft's new game that's coming out? The one, what's it called? Minecraft pissing about in the nether or whatever it's called. It's like that but better. It's called Pixel Offensive. This is mine. You play as Rook, who is that guy up there. This is a very jazzy presentation. Just want to let you know that. And he's a soldier, and he's a part of the Frontier Liberation Platoon and the Elite Bloc Separatists. And basically, he's just pretty cool, to be honest. He just likes to smack people and throw stuff at them. I know it's an FPS, but actually this one he's actually a melee character. So there. Then you've got Neon Dog Task Force. This one I'm really excited about. It's a puzzle platformer. And you've got four dogs. Liam the Lurch, Argo the Alsatian, Nessun the Norwegian Lundehund. Cool name. And Ripped the Rat Terrier. And they've got to collect the 3 golden bones. You know, it's really self-explanatory. Just play as a neon dog. Get the bones. Bish bash bosh. You've won the game. Next one I want to make, Disney Brawl Stars. You know, you've seen them. You've seen them all over the place. A brawler. You've got your Smash. Your Nintendo, whatever it's called. The Multiverse of Madness. Whatever that one's called. Multiverses. You know, you've got them all. All of them. And there's not much more I can say on them on. Endless character possibilities. Please, Disney. I have a family to provide for. Please give me this one. Anyway. And now it's time to Kick It 98. I was born that year. You were born that year. All of you were. We're all the same age in my mind. It's like a telltale game, but it's all about my birth in the year 1998. And basically, you have to make the right decisions. Otherwise, I come out like this. So if you make the wrong decisions, I turn out like this. But if you make better decisions about if you play as my parents, and you want to kick it, but you want to make sure that I turn out good. So you have to do everything that my parents didn't do to make me turn out better. And that's what Kick It 98 is. Here's some legal guff. So about CDPA, which of course we all know stands for Calm Down Party Animals. Time to calm down, party animals, because we're talking legal jargon and copyright and infringements, baby. And thank you for listening. What's that said, Bob? The CDPA goes on to define the acceptable circumstances in which people can reuse copyright material without breaking the law. Seriously, are you still reading this? We didn't expect this. How was your day? Mine was all right. Goes into argument with Barry at work. He stole my chicken and ham wrap from the community fridge size to replace his Diet Pepsi regular Pepsi. See, I like extra sugar. Thanks for listening. Please clap now. Please hold your applause to the end. Thank you so much. This is the end. You may clap now. Thank you, Cameron, for what I have to say is probably, I hope I didn't offend you with anything I said. They were all good ideas. I'm just stupid. Shall we do another bloody one? I'm going to have a drink while this happens. Better than Ben's TBH. Maybe. Who's next? It's time for the Pop George one, I think. I plan on sending you a presentation about why James Jenkins is just the worst, but I did not have time to list them all. That's fair. That would have been a very long PowerPoint. We would have been here all day. I have two. Which one is the right one? Are they different? Pop George, I have two. Which one is the right one, or are they both the same? I'm trying not to look. Hi Kat, hope you're okay, by the way. Are they the same? They look the same. I think they're the same. I'm gonna do it. Okay. This is a presentation about the short history of a pup named George. Only the goodest girls. But hold on, does that go away? No? Hello? Oh, we're on the next page. That's okay. So I intend to use this presentation to illustrate how this bestest of boys has enhanced my life and brought joy into the world, and with his quiet majesty and generational nobility. They say dogs are angels without wings, and George's grace illustrates this perfectly. Here's George. Isn't he a graceful lad? This is George. He's a lurcher. In late 2014, an 8-month-old puppy was bought to Leeds Dog Trust. There he is, look. There he is, the boy, our boy, Georgie. Having been picked up as a stray without a microchip or collar. A month later, a couple of idiots saw his picture on their website and fell immediately in love. How could you not? Look at him. Look at the boy. I think it said only the goodest girls and MBs allowed. Brilliant news. We met him on the same day that he appeared on the site, and a week later he was on his way home with us. There he is. Look at the boy. Of course, the first thing I had to do is set some ground rules. I got honest. Was he called George? He was already called George. That's a great name, to be fair. Setting boundaries is the most important thing you can do to ensure harmonious living conditions between you and your pet. And see, don't say I never teach you anything, even if I didn't write it or do anything of the thinking. I'm just reading it out. He has to understand that some spaces are for humans only, but not the bed. The bed is for George only. There he is, just for George, in Pup George's bed. Education was very important to us, and George very soon started attending nursery. Dog nursery? Love that. Oh my god. Here he is, pride of place with the class of 2015. Look at them! Look at the babies! Oh my god. I love him. George is a sly and adaptive hunter. He uses stealth coupled with explosive speed to catch even the most elusive of prey. Here he is with a snake. Wow, look at him! He caught that snake! He caught that snake, his snake now. He's so cute. A whole cow! And whatever this is, what is that? What is that thing? What is that thing? What is that? I don't know. Some kind of weird toy. I love it. George is very protective of his home and his people. Here he is ensuring that all in the vicinity are alerted to any passing dogs, cats, birds, or even dodgy-looking crisp packets. They are pretty dodgy-looking, them crisps. Pretty spooky-looking sometimes. Sartorial elegance has always been a passion for George. Here he is in his favourite Christmassy jumper. Oh, he's a fashion icon, don't you know? Look at him. The boy. Ugh. With the yellowest of raincoats. Look at him. Oh my gosh, you could see him in the rain. What is it? Am I having this issue? I think I am. And with the horn. I would say those are antlers, but you know, George says they're horns. They're not horns. In conclusion, not a day passes when he doesn't make me smile like a crazy loon. He's the first person I speak to in the morning and the one I wish good night. He's a child of a broken home who keeps his parents' friendship alive. He's the fastest living thing I've ever seen who has suffered with arthritis since he was 2. My boy George of the jungle, gentle. There he is. And there's Pup George. Aww, cute. Thank you so much, Pup George. And there's Georgie boy. I love him. What a cutie. Thank you so much for submitting them. And oh, sorry. That's the wrong button. I'm going to keep this one for my personal collection because I like the picture of him with all of his doggy baits. I'm just going to keep that to look at when I'm sad. That was a fantastic presentation. Thank you so much, Neil/Pup George on everything. Love you lots for this. I hijacked my own stream. Yeah, sorry about that. You can come up behind the sofa now, Pup George. It was fantastic. Anyway, another quick beverage. What time is it? Only 5:30. Oh, we can take a quick break. Quick pit stop. I've been powering through them. God, I'm so efficient. So wouldn't believe it. I'm so efficient. How many do I have left? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 left. How many have I done? 3, and that's taken me half an hour. Well, maybe I haven't got time for a break, actually. I think I don't have time for a break. I think I better bloody carry on. It's not that big of a cup, Lou. What is this narrative? Okay, well, I don't drown in my cup. I didn't make a PowerPoint. I didn't have time, and my PC got put in a box pretty swift-like because I've been moving, so I didn't. But it's time for Lolly Llama's one. I think it's a PDF, which we know doesn't do the animations. So sorry, Lolly. I know what it's. I've looked at what the name of it is, and I'm excited to read it out. But I'm ready. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, put this in the way so I can't see it. This presentation by Lolly Llama is Dilfs in Video Games. Can I zoom in on this? There we go. Dilfs in Video Games. Here they are. By Lolly Llama. There we have a couple of our favourite Dilfs. But let's start off with the essentials. What is a DILF? The online dictionary definition defines it as an acronym of Dad, I'd like to flip. Some people might use DILF to refer to any older hot male, but for this presentation, I'm sticking to its literal meaning. My rules to qualify as a DILF are: they must have a child, either biological or found, and they must, under all circumstances, be hot. And for fantasies, Lolly asked her mum to rate some of the DILFs. So here we go. Here is our first, maybe will be our first DILF. Yes. Our first DILF, oh my god, is Geralt. Or Geralt, whatever you want to say. I always say it right. But everyone gets angry at me. So here's Geralt. You know him off The Witcher. He's aged 95 to 100. So he's quite old. Some may qualify him as a GILF. Because even though he's got that hot bod and the face, he is actually a GILF. Because look at those that grey hair. It's practically Philip Scove, but he is in fact a DILF for the purposes of this presentation. He's 6'2", so he's all those girlies out there that want a man over 6 foot. He ticks that box for you. He weighs 185 pounds, which I don't know how many pounds I weigh, so I assume that's more than I weigh, so he could probably toss me over his shoulder and carry me around. He's maybe a human. Maybe he isn't anymore, but maybe he is. And he has got a child. She's called Siri. She's not he's a biological child, so who knows if he can even still do that, given how old he is. But he might be able to. Anyway, pros. He's been knighted, so you could call him Lord in the bedroom, or out of the bedroom, I guess, if that's what you're into. He has washboard abs, so you can play little, you know, like a xylophone, if you're musically inclined. And you could like rub if you've got like a dirty piece of clothing that's wet, if you rub it on his abs, you'll get cleaner because he's got a washboard ab. Get it? He has enhanced stamina, so you'll probably have to say stop. In certain situations, you'll probably have to say we need to stop, because I don't know if he would get that memo. And he can also kill a bear with his bare hands. Use that information where you see fit. The cons are cats don't like him. He is emotionally distant and he probably doesn't stay to cuddle. And I don't know if he's very good to cuddle because he might be a bit too solid. You know, you want a little bit of cushion to cuddle with, but I reckon he'd be a bit too solid. But, you know, we might be able to look through that. Lolly's mum says that he's a 6 out of 10. If he was Henry Cavill, he would get a 10. Which I think we can all agree is true. This squash is making me gassy. I keep burping. I'm so sorry. I don't think I'd want him to stop. You guys, you might eventually. You might get a bit sore. And he's got some scars and some smouldering sexy eyes. Next up, we have got Kratos, too sassy for you. Here he is from God of War. Kratos. No rating from Lolly's mum on this one. That's okay. That's fine. Maybe he didn't need one. He's over 200 years old. Again, could be considered a GILF, to be fair. But he's looking very good for his age. I actually think he looks younger than Geralt. So, you know. He could be 6'4", but sometimes he's 7 foot. So, you know, these things change, and for those girlies who are a little bit on the taller side, he could be there for you. He's a big boy. He weighs 284 pounds. He'd come in there, he's gonna absolutely stomp on Geralt because of how big he is. He's like, Geralt is like less than an arm of what God of War is, Kratos, so, you know. He's a demigod. He's got the touch of the gods, but you have to be aware that he, everyone who's loved him has died, but that's okay. These things happen, and he's got Atreus, and he also has another kid, but I don't know what her name was, and Atreus, aka Boy. So imagine him saying babe, but in the way he says boy. That'd be pretty sexy, I guess, maybe. He looks like he gives good hugs. He is a demigod. He's strong. He attack but also protect, and he has the patience of a saint to put up with the boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have the patience to do that. I might have to tell him to be quiet or ask him to go outside a couple of times, but he does have some anger issues. He also has daddy issues. And he would hog the covers. But also, I don't know if it'd ever be cold. So you might just be like, babe, I'm a bit chilly. And he could just put the covers back. Or you could just snuggle up in that beard. Snuggle up in the beard and you'll be warm. So you'll be fine. More like demigod. Stop. Next up, we've got Joel, the original DILF. The man, the myth, the reason for this PowerPoint, Joel from The Last of Us. He's in his early to mid-50s, definitely prime DILF age in my opinion. He's only 5'11", he's not 6 foot. So if that's an issue for you, leave him for some of us that don't mind, yeah? We don't know how big he is, look, we've not asked him. He's in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, so he might have lost a bit of weight during this time. He is a human, again, so yeah. And he's got 2 kids. Well, it's kind of. One's dead, so she's dead. But Ellie isn't. And if you've watched Last of Us 2, if you played Last of Us 2, he also is fine. So he's hot. He's protective. He's a survival expert. He could definitely put up a tent, I reckon. I don't know how to do that, so I'd have to ask him to do it. He's dedicated and loyal. He plays the guitar, so he knows how to use his fingers. You know. And he was a hunter. Well, actually, I say and. Unfortunately, he was a hunter pre-apocalypse. He has killed animals, which is not really the vibe. But, if we were in a situation where he had to, I was going to die. Otherwise, then I guess I'd be fine with it. Also, unfortunately, he is maybe dead. Potentially. Moving on. Next up, the next DILF on our list is, of course, Octodad. Says it in the name, he is a dad. According to Lolly's mum, he's a 0 out of 10 and she'd throw him back in the ocean. But, hey, look, he could be a great partner. He's really committed to housework. He's a dapper Dan. Look at that suit. You wouldn't catch him slacking, that's for sure. Octo DILF, more like. Absolutely, you're right. And he's got them tentacles that some people would absolutely be into. I personally am not, but hey, I'd get to know his personality first and see where the night took me. The cons are he is an octopus, so might break some laws actually. And he does hate bananas, which is kind of weird, because who hates bananas? Most people love bananas. They're like really good for you. So yes, next we have Rost, the father of Aloy, who is his adopted daughter, and he has a dead daughter too, but she's dead, so who cares. He's in the Horizon series. We don't know nothing about him really. He's probably tall. He's probably like 50 something, and he's probably weighs some amount. So there he is, the DILF. He will sacrifice himself for you. Absolutely he would. He would throw himself in front of an arrow for you, and he'll push you to be best you can be, which could be a bit too much, because he is a little bit strict. Like, he could potentially push you a bit too far, and he might just want to rest. Be like, Rost, please, I don't want to run this weird assault course right now. I just want to snuggle by the fire, please, Rost. And exactly, he's cuddly. Con, he is dead. He is dead. So, nightmare, I know. Because you can't snuggle a dead guy, unfortunately. He is hot, but he is also dead. Sorry to break it to you all there. Next up, honestly, the Dave Benson Phillips are just getting worse. We've got Kazuma Kirui. Oh, sorry. Kiryu, maybe. Hey, I can just call him Kazuma. You know, I'll be alright. He's from Yakuza. He ranges from 20 to 50. I assume over the passage of time, but for this instance, we'll just say that he's 50 because that's the oldest he's been. He's 6 foot, again, for all you 6 foot girlies out there. He weighs 194 pounds, pure beefcake. He's human, and he's got a bunch of adopted kids. He's a good man. He adopts them kids from the orphanage, gives them a home. He's got washboard abs, again. He's a hottie. He's protective. He loves dogs. He's a good listener, and he's got abs. But he's also got bloody loads of kids. Too many kids. That's too many kids for a human being to have. I don't want to be a mum to that many kids, you know? I'm not put together myself. If he got together with me, he'd have an extra kid. Because I'd have to have him look after me. So... And he can't be taking care of all them kids because who's going to look after me? You know? Anyway, next. Oh, this is so correct. Next we've got Barrett. Hottest dilf on the list according to Lolly's mum. Who doesn't love Barrett? It's Barrett. He's in Final Fantasy. He's 38 years old. Prime dilf age. He's 6'6". He's a big boy. Who knows how much he weighs? Probably a lot because he's got a big old metal arm that probably weighs quite a lot. But hey, detachable arm. Reattachable thing. Probably useful in different situations. And he's got Marlene, who's his adopted daughter. Isn't that lovely? He's a nice boy. He's loyal. He's protective. He's definitely a cuddly boy. You could carry her around on one arm, carry Marlene on the other. Off we go for a nice date night. And he cares about the planet. This man is definitely a vegan. He doesn't eat anything from the animals. He eats vegan things because he cares about the planet. Eco warrior. Bless up. And he's kind-hearted. He is a little bit reckless, and he's also a little bit loud, to be fair. And if you get colder from him, potentially like cold arm in bed, yeah. And he also is technically a terrorist. In certain people's eyes, he is technically a terrorist. So, you know, these are just things you have to like weigh up whether it's worth it or not. Probably is. Anyway, next. I've seen the one after this by accident. My God. Now we have Nathan from Uncharted. He's currently 50, so he's aging out, I would say, of the DILF area and potentially on his way to GILF. Again, I do think we have to draw a cut-off here, but for the sake of this, he is a DILF. He's 6'2". We don't know how much he weighs. He's a human, and he's got Cassie, who is his kid. So he is in fact a DILF. He is not Tom Holland. How dare you? But he is literally in a Papa John's right now. But the thing about him that we love is that he's funny. He's like weirdly lucky. Like, how does he get away with all this stuff? Kind of crazy. He must have some kind of like leprechaun looking out for him or something. He's a thrill seeker, so he can take you out and like jump out of a plane and stuff, and like your dates would be really, really exciting. And he's probably well rich. Mans has got that money, you know. But he's quite cynical. He does kill a lot of people. He does commit mass murder. Like in a lot of times, he's killed a lot of people. He lies all the time as well, which is not. We don't love that. Red flag. Actually, Nathan can be hot, but still be bell end. You know. And he's always. You know how you're talking about he's a thrill seeker. He actually seeks too many thrills, I would say, for my liking, because he's just constantly getting himself in so much trouble. And he like steals from other cultures. Yeah, he's kind of a colonizer of culture. You know what I'm saying? He steals their ancient artifacts, which is kind of like not good, Nathan. So hey, maybe we could look past that, but I don't know, Chief. I think he'd be part of the NRA. He's probably like pro guns. I'm just not sure that he could do it, you know. I'm not sure that I could change him. I think he'd be too hard to change. And finally, the last DILF on this list of video game DILFs is, of course, Shrek. There he is. He's Shrek. We don't know how old he is. Oh, I've got so excited I've popped my microphone off. Sorry. Jesus. Calm down, Ashton. Crikey. He's an ogre. He's a big boy. So yeah. He's a big lad. He's a dad. And what more do you have to say about him? No cons. This man is just pro everything. And we've already seen an example of him kicking it with homies. So, what more is there to say about our DILF and saviour, Shrek? The end. Thank you, Lolly, for that fantastic presentation. It was really quite something. It was great. I loved it. No mum rating on Shrek though, which wish there was one. But hey, Bowser was robbed. Oh, that is true. Lolly forgot Bowser. Maybe Lolly, like, Bowser's just not Lolly's type. Maybe she's more into the green monsters rather than like the red and spiky ones. You know. How long do you think Shrek is? Like a full arm, I reckon. It's gotta be. He's 8 foot. He's 8 foot tall, man. It's gotta count for something. But thank you so much. I can confirm she gave Shrek a 2. It was more than that other guy. Well, she gave Octodad a 0. I'm surprised she gave Shrek a 2, to be honest. But hey. Fantastic presentation. Thank you, Lolly. Next one. We've got Michael Slack. I've heard this one is very good, apparently, according to MB, who vetoed all of these, just in case. Where is it? There it is. It's called Beans. Where's the button? There it is. Here we go. This is called Beans. A fascinating adventure through a completely true history of beans. Why does it do this? What is a beans? An edible seed, typically kidney-shaped, growing in long pods on certain leguminous plants. It's also a reason to live and a true friend. Where did beans come from? They first entered the world 9 months after one fateful night. What is going on with this? You can't see it on the screen, but my one is like real bugging out. I don't know why. They first entered the world 9 months after one fateful night brought Rita and Brian together. Beans have gone on to star in multiple award-winning films and TV series, most notably the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which Ashton hasn't seen because, unlike Beans, she sucks. It's true, I haven't seen it, and I do suck, so... What does BEAN stand for? Well, I bet you didn't know the bean was actually an acronym. It stands for... Beans stands for big, edible, and nice. That's what beans stands for. It's always been big, edible, and nice is what it stands for. Just in case you didn't know that. That's what it stands for. Fact! Beans improves lives. Here is my personal testimony about how beans have made my life better. beans have actually really helped me out a lot because I suffer with IBS, as you guys know, and beans gives me a reason that sometimes when I do farts, I do little toots every now and then, and sometimes when that happens, you know, it's nice to just be like, sorry, I had beans earlier, rather than telling them the truth, which is just that I ate something a little bit spicy when I knew it would upset my tummy. So I can just be like, I ate beans. And people were like, she just ate beans. She just ate beans, of course. And nobody has to know about my secret little shame of eating spicy food when I shouldn't. And well, these are some hot beans. Look how sexy beans are. It's been well established that beans are the hottest food and shape known to man. In a 1954 study conducted in the UK, the bean was proven to be sexy. That's just true. It is sexy and we all know it. However, recently beans have been dethroned by the minions because look how sexy that minion is. I don't know which one it is. I think it's Stuart. And I think he's hot. He's sexy. Sexy minions recently dethroned beans, but it's kind of the same really because beans and minions are actually similar shapes. So maybe that's where it is because we all know that beans are sexy. Maybe the minions have just, you know, elevated that, which is hard to do. But why do they think they're better than me? Like, why? Look at him. He definitely thinks he's better than me, and I don't understand why. I'm YouTube sensation Ashton Matthews, and I don't know what these minions have to offer. They think they can compete with my precious legumes, but they can't. They think they're better than me. They think they're better than beans, and we all know that they're not better than either of those things. Don't listen to them, my little boon. That's Dutch for bean. We will rise once again and take back our rightful place as the sexiest things in existence. Beans, and of course me, YouTube sensation Ashton Matthews. I'm actually an aspiring bean artist, just so you know. And I've done some art with them. Would you like to see some of my work? I think you would. Here is my work. It's got beans in it, of course. Here it is. There's some of my work there. That's my boyfriend in the beans. He's nearly as good as beans. Well, not nearly. Kind of good, but not as good as beans. But there he is in the bean art that I did for you. There's me as a bean. I wish I was beans right now. I wish I was actually beans right now. Life would be so much better if I was beans, you know? Oh, God, I was just thinking about beans and I thought about minions again. Why? They literally won't leave me alone. I'm sick of them. On a fun side note, though, about minions, they had to make it so that they were frozen in ice during World War II, so it couldn't be argued that they worked for Hitler, which is actually a true fact because they may have worked for Hitler, but they couldn't tell anyone that because it would make them less sexy. So that one's Kevin. Whatever, hate Kevin, bloody Nazi minion. Oh, and I also wrote some bean poetry, because I'm not running out of ideas. Deer that eats our beans has dropped a twisty tie on a zucchini leaf. And please can we get some beans in chat? Please chat. That was my haiku. This is my haiku. Deer that eats our beans has dropped a twisty tie on a zucchini leaf. Let's get some beans in chat, please. Hey! Check out how loud I can shout the word bean. Bean! And that wasn't even the loudest I can shout it. I can shout it louder. See, that's how loud I can shout it. I just didn't want to, like, you know, break anyone's eardrums or anything. It's pretty loud though, huh? So why did I make this entire presentation about beans? Well, is it really just about the beans? Or is this all just an elaborate cry for help? It's just about the beans, to be honest. Because, God, I love beans. I love beans. The Minions are back. You'll never be as good as the Bee Movie, Minions. Kevin. You dirty minion. I hate you, Kevin. What was I talking about again? Alright, Beans. Thank you for listening. Her name is Bean Chan, and I love her. So my final thoughts. You know what? I made this at 1 a.m. and I spent 2 hours making a stupid presentation about beans and minions. And not even a big Bean fan. I've just lost control of my life. So that's Beans, an Ashton Matthews story. I hope you liked it. Beans. Can I get some more beans in chat, please? For beans. And you know how much I love them. The sexiest thing in the world. Beans. Thank you so much for listening. Oh dear. That was the beans presentation. Did you like it? Do you like it? I liked it. It was a good presentation. Thank you, Mike, for that one. You dick. I hate the Minions, especially Kevin. I do kind of think he's a bit smug, you know. For a bloody yellow bean man. He's a bit smug. I'm drinking my bean juice. How many beans do you think I can fit in this cup? I reckon like maybe 10.5 of beans. I reckon. Maybe even more than maybe 2 tins of beans. Because this cup is massive, you know. This is a huge cup. So big. Such a big cup. Right, at least 2 beans. Next up, we have Stuart's Chris. I like the clap, makes me feel happy. Plum versus, thank you so much for the subscription for 2 months, currently 2-month streak. Beans! Damn straight. At least 3 beans in this. Bilf. Beans I'd like to flip. Right. Hold on, let me find it. Where is it? They're all in funny order. Okay. I don't know if she was on chat, but he did 2. So I might leave his name on the thing and then just pick one. I think this one. Hold on, it's just loading. Please bear with. Please bear with. I think he gave me instructions on how to do this as well. Hold on. He tweeted me, I think. Ah. This bean juice is making me so gassy. So I think maybe this is this one. The message. Here we go. The way this one works is after the title slide, I'd read out the text slides and everyone will guess if it's real or fake. It's a quiz. It's a quiz. Okay? It's a quiz. I'm going to take my headphones off, so if we get an alert and I miss it, please tell me. They give me a headache. This is a quiz. And I have to read something out, and then you have to guess if it's real or fake. And I will also do the same because I've not done this quiz, so I don't know why it's going to be real or fake. Anyway, here we have the weirdest movies ever. Oh, I'm not on the screen. Hold on. You didn't see that. Bear in mind. Ever? Oh, damn it. Oh. Okay. Weirdest movies ever? Whoa. Let's do this. Oh, a little wonky ever. Oh, you can't see. I think mine's doing things that you can't see, and I don't know why it's doing it. It's weirding me out. Anyway. Even dwarfs started small. A group of dwarfs at a correctional facility erupt in anarchy. 1970. Is it real or fake? Maybe it's like Willy Wonka, the chocolate factory? Maybe? I'm going to say it's real. This is a real one. What do we think? Real? Fake. Real? Fake? Pretty split in the room here. Mainly reals though. It's real. Oh, it's not. That's the name of the film. Even Dwarf Started Small is a real film. That's what it looks like. Weird. Willy Wonka in the correctional facility. Hey, it's a correctional facility for kids, really, isn't it? Among Us. 2019. A 10-person crew aboard the spaceship find themselves trapped with a murderous imposter. The crew must work out the killer is on maintaining and repairing the rapidly dilapidated craft. I think this one is not real because I think it's a game. Fake. It's fake. It's not real. Of course it's not. Silly. Meat love. Two pieces of meat fall in love. Is real or not real? Is real or not real? It's 1989. Probably a lot of drugs were consumed during the filmmaking process back then. Fake. We're thinking it's fake or real. A couple of reals. I think it's real. I would like it to be real. It's real. My God. I need so much more context for this. Meat love. Is that it? It is. That's disgusting. Gross. Do not like that very much. Next. Ugh. Stingman. A man swimming in the Gold Coast of Australia is stung by an alien jellyfish. Upon returning to shore, he discovers everything he touches is stung and mortally poisoned. Is it real or is it fake? 2000. Real, fake, real. Couple of reals, couple of fakes, couple of real, mainly reals. Oh, a couple of fakes coming in. I think this one's fake. It's fake. I was right. So smart. Next. Laura Lou and Katie are lost. 1992. Laura Lou and Katie are lost in America and must find a way home to their parents. Also, they're polar bears. I think this might be real, you know. Because this feels real. Because it seems like one of those really crappy, like, bargain bin movies, you know. Ashton make the film about the poison. Okay. I think this is real. I think this is real. Meat Love is 1 minute long on YouTube. But it's still real. Still real. Okay. Fake! It's fake. Buggers. Could have been a Disney movie, but it's not. It's not real. He tricked us. Jammy bugger. Cat soup. A young anthropomorphic cat goes on a psychedelic journey with his sister in order to save her soul. Real or fake? I think it's real. Well, actually, I think it's fake. But I don't know. I'm going to go with real. This sounds good. Fake. Real. 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 Real, please. Why not? Maybe it is real. I'm going with... What did I say? What did I say? I can't remember. I think it's fake. Oh, it's real. Aw, cute. But also kind of scary. Don't know if I like it. Cat soup. Real film. Rabbits. In a nameless city deluged by continuous rain, 3 rabbits live with a fearful mystery. Feels kind of real. Did you ever watch Watership Down as a kid? That movie freaked me out. That was a scary movie. Why did they make that one for kids? Watch party time. You guys think it's fake? I think it's real. You think it's fake? Oh. No? Fake? Fake? Okay. It's real! Did I say it was real? I did. That looks horrible. Wow. That looks terrible. It's the most absurd, surreal, beautiful, and again kind of stupid show. Ooh, I hate it. I hate it. It's by David Lynch. Weird. Rust. Dean, a mechanic, begins a romantic and erotic relationship with his ex-girlfriend's car. I think it's real. I think I'd maybe just want them all to be real, you know? This is real, yeah. Are we thinking real? Rust is real? Okay. It's fake! Aww. Damn it! I want it to be real. I think I know this one. Rubber, a homicidal car tire discovers it has destructive psionic power, sets its sights on a desert town once a mysterious woman becomes its obsession. I think this is real. I think I've seen this trailer for this one. Yeah. It's real, it's weird, and it's real, and it's real. So, it's real. Yeah, I think I've seen the trailer too. Next, time toilet. A toilet is... Oh. Sorry. This one's not real. I accidentally pressed the button. It's also a time machine powered by poops. Size of the poop determines how far back in time you go. This one's fake. I pressed the button by accident. It was an accident. Alright. Then we've got Boxing Helena. A surgeon becomes obsessed with a seductive woman he was once in an affair with. Refusing to accept that she has moved on, he amputates her limbs and holds her captive in his mansion. Real! That's real, man. It looks familiar to me. Maybe I've seen a bit of it, like a clip of it or something. Weird. Weird. Anyway. A family of 5 moved to a small town with a population of 386. When they decide to move away, the whole town wants to join them. Real or fake? Sounds kind of real to me. Ooh, sounds kind of real in my mind. Real? What do we think? Getting lots of reals here. The vibe. Fake? Pop George thinks it's fake. Real? Alright. It is fake! Not real. You were tricked again. This one is called Steel. A scientist for the military turns himself into a cartoon-like superhero when a version of one of his own weapons is being used against enemies. Boo. Real. Shaquille O'Real. It's a Shaq movie. Gotta be real. It's real, and there he is. Shaq. Heroes don't come any bigger. Man, metal, hero. Wow, I bet that was terrible. Next one. Hair extensions. About hair extensions that attack the women that wear them. What do we think? It's like the mystery of the travelling trousers or whatever it's called. What are they called? That movie. Or that show. I can't remember what that's called. Sounds real? Sounds fake? A very real problem. Real? Fake? I think it's fake. It's real. Oh, it's a Japanese film. That makes sense. Those guys are crazy. Wear them and they will come after you. The steroid games. When a number of athletes are disqualified from entering the Olympics for failed drug tests, they decide to host their own games where performance-enhancing drugs are mandatory. Sister of the Travelling Pants. Thank you so much. I'd forgotten what it was called. I think this one is fake. This is a direct-to-DVD for sure. Real? Okay. I think this one is fake. It's fake. I was right. I'm so smart. I've only got most of them wrong so far. So, next one. The Hands of Orlak. A world-famous pianist loses both hands in an accident. When new hands are grafted on, he doesn't know they once belonged to a murderer. I think this one is fake. But it sounds kind of real, you know? So maybe it is real. Do you know, what do you think? Real? You guys are weird. You guys have a weird taste in movies. Those of you saying this sounds so good. It's real! It's a film by Robert Vine, or Vine. From the star of The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Ah, interesting. 1924 was crazy, dude. That was a crazy time for movies, huh? Stub Thumping. 2003. Graphic and violent mockumentary on how a member of Chumbawamba lost their arm in a gruesome skiing accident. I think this was real. Do any of the people in Chumbawamba have one arm? I don't really know if any of them have one arm. I don't really know what Chumbawamba look like, so I'm not sure. I think it's fake. I don't think they've got. I think I would know. Yes. I'm so smart. Fake. Skiing is far too bourgeoisie for the chums. That's fair. Welcome home, Brother Charles. 1975, after being released, a wrongfully imprisoned black man exacts vengeance on those who've crossed him by the power of his newly sentient penis, which may or may not be the result of an experiment gone wrong. Wow. This one, I think, is fake, surely.
Happy 420 BBBB blaze it, my dudes, Lord 16 dab. Since this is my last stream as an unemployed man, here are some work jokes.
Yes, nice.
Why are unemployment jokes always bad? They never work.
Brilliant.
Ha ha ha. What do you call a tarantula that works for the CIA? A spider. Hi-e. Why did the invisible man turn down a job offer? He just couldn't see himself doing it. Ho ho ho. What do you call a skeleton who won't work? Lazy bones. Ha ooh ooh. Why was Sir Lancelot always tired? He worked the night shift. Hi.
Lord Bottovich, thank you so much for the 100 bits and the jokes for this 420. It should be called Dong Wars: The Rise of Charles. It could be a blaxploitation film. You're not wrong.
BBBBBBBBBBBB PowerPoint BBBBBBBBBBBBB quiz BBBBBBBBBB DILF BBBBBBBBBBBBBBB blaze it.
Thank you, Stephen Skodes, for the bits. This one is real. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's real. Nightmare. 1928 again, so this could be very real because 1920s were a weird time. Woo's Whoopee. Felix is up all night at the Whoopee Club having a hell of a time, overindulging himself with drink and dancing about with other inebriated friends. Meanwhile, at home, his angry wife Kitty is pacing up and down in the front of the clock, which reads 3 a.m. Finally leaving the nightclub, Felix drunkenly tries to make his way home without Kitty finding out. He encounters scary apparitions, weird monsters, and other vivid figments of his imagination on his way home. Finally, Felix sneaks home and into bed, but he continues to fight with monsters and only to find out he's fighting his pillow in the midst of a nightmare. This feels almost too coherent for a 1928 film, to be honest. I think it's fake. I think it's fake. Real? Fake? Oh, sorry. It does feel very detailed to be fake. That is true. But it could be from something else. It could be a trick. I think it's fake. It's real. Oh, it's bloody Felix the cat. The trick. It was an animation. Bloody hell. Next one. Snap, Crack and Pop. 1996. Unofficial animated adventure depicting the Kellogg's mascot recovering from severe drug addiction. Snap, Crack and Pop. I think this one might be fake. I get the feeling. I have a feeling that this one is not real. But then maybe it is. Actually, maybe I kind of think it's real. I kind of think it's real, you know. But I'm really bad at this. Oh! I'm so terrible at this. Multiple Maniacs. 1970, the travelling sideshow Lady Divine cavalcade of perversions is actually a front for a group of psychotic kidnappers, with Lady Divine herself the most vicious and depraved of all, but her life changes after she gets kissed by a 15-foot lobster. Do you know what it is? Is it real? Is it fake? Who knows? Real? You guys think it's real? Real, real. Real, 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 real. I think it's real. Oh, it is real. Oh, it's Divine. Of course it's real. Divine's crazy. I've never seen a full movie, but I know that it's unhinged. So, Mount once more. A earthquake in South Dakota causes the presidential carvings to crumble. Comedy ensues as the committee is drawn to decide on new faces to immortalize. Yeah, pink flamingos is weird. It's Divine that eats dog poo. I think it's real dog poo, but you know, still. I think this one is fake. Have we had a fake one in a while? Fake, fake. It's fake. Next one. I don't know how many more are left. Bad boy Bubby. Bubby has spent 30 years trapped in the same small room, tricked by his mother. One day he manages to escape, and deranged and naive in equal measure, his adventures into modern and nihilistic life begins. That sounds real, right? This one sounds real. I think. I think this one's real. I'm just going to go for it. Can't stop me. Real. Oh. This looks like porn. Okay. Funky Forest, The First Contract. An outrageous collection of surreal, short attention span, non-sequiturs largely revolving around Guitar Brother, his randy older sibling, and the pair's portly Caucasian brother. I think this one seems real, because I don't feel like this was something that people would say if it was a short attention span, non-sequiturs, whatever that means. Don't know what that means. Fake? You don't think it's fake? I think it's real. Real? It's real! And it looks crazy. What is that thing in the back? What is that thing in the back on the left? Some kind of baby tree? Some kind of little baby tree? What is that thing? Horrible. Is that it? Are we ending on the baby tree? No. War and Peace and Quiet. Classic comedy caper in which Buddhists, under a monastic vow of silence, attempt to stop the war. Real or fake? I feel like it's fake because I feel like we would have heard about this one. I don't like it. Real? I think it's fake. I think it's fake. I'm sticking to my guns because I always go back on myself. Real? Real? Fake! Fake. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, I think that's it. That's it. Thank you so much, Stuart, for that one. Turns out I'm really bad at it. So thanks a lot, because because now I know I'm really bad at it. Gee whiz, I've still got loads left. Right. Next one. I am a movie knower. You're damn straight. I know all the movies. Get in, not Lord Brodovich. It's Mr. Black with an accidental extra seat. So let's have a look. Where is Mr. Black's presentation? Styling badges. That's Lord Brodovich's. Is this it? Oh no, there it is. Just seen the title of it. And I'm annoyed already, to be honest. Oh, this cushion's really uncomfy. Ugh. Right. Okay. Let's do it. This one's called Batman Villains. So let's kick it off. Here he is, the Joker. We all know him. We all love him. We don't know his name. His origins are largely unknown, though the most commonly believed story is that Joker was once a criminal named the Red Hood, a name later adapted by anti-hero Jason Todd. The original Red Hood is believed to have fallen into a vat of chemicals, turning his skin white and hair green. Whether the chemicals had any effect on his mental state is unknown. He is responsible for killing Jason Todd, the second Robin, along with paralysing Barbara Gordon, the first Batgirl. There he is, the bloody Joker. Next is Harley Quinn, everyone's favourite for realsies. People say the Joker's favourite, but everyone knows their favourite is Harley Quinn, because look how pretty she is. Harleen Quinzel was her original name. She was a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. Her world was turned upside down when she began working with a celebrity patient, the Joker. Joker was able to worm his way into her mind, twisting her wants and desires to match his. She took up the alias Harley Quinn, joined him in his quest to destroy Gotham. Her love for the clown prince of crime finally came to an end at the urging of her Gotham City Sirens teammates, Catwoman and Poison Ivy. Harley went on to have an on-again, off-again relationship with Ivy and is currently aiding Batman with the goal of helping as many people as she's hurt during her time as a criminal. She's a good girl now. Good for her. She's most well known for having people in both Gotham. She's one of the most well-known people in both Gotham's hero and villain populations, having worked with more other villains and heroes than any other of Gotham's rogues. Next, we got this guy, Clayface. I was going to say Sandman, but that's wrong. His real name was Basil Carlo. Terrible name, Basil. I hate the name Basil, actually. That's a herb, not a name. A struggling actor known mainly for starring on the budget horror movie The Terror as the movie's monstrous villain, Clayface. To make ends meet, he turned to crime boss the Penguin. Penguin gave Carlo a piece of mystical clay he claimed would solve his problems in exchange for his services as a thug. To Carlo's surprise, the clay ended up merging with his body, changing his DNA and turning him into a monster fitting the name of his old horror character had. Carlo struggled with new powers, becoming a criminal in Gotham. Eventually, Dr. Victoria October created a collar which helps keep Basil's normally formless brain under control and gave him clarity to be a normal member of society. Tired of being a criminal and with his new peace of mind, he joined a team put together by Batman, eventually leading to his apparent death at the hands of Batwoman. Fun fact, Carlo is one of 8 people to use the Clayface alias. Next. Good. Skipping past that guy. And on to everyone's other favourite, Poison Ivy. Pamela Isley is her real name, I didn't know that. Isley was a biochemistry and biology student in Seattle. Her biology teacher, Jason Woodrue, seduced her into letting her guard down, allowing him to inject her with poisons as an experiment. She managed to survive, despite nearly dying multiple times. After her survival, she found herself with control over plant life, along with an ability to secrete poisons and toxins from her body, with the abilities from being able to control other humans to being lethal to the touch. Ivy has since led a campaign to reclaim the planet for plants, destroying anything in her path to her goals. Fun fact, Ivy's controlling kiss has given her control over a wide range of characters from Commissioner Gordon and Bruce Wayne to Superman and Supergirl. Ewan? No one was there, so I don't even know what everyone was talking about. There was literally just a blank page, so you guys are crazy. Scarecrow is next, formerly Jonathan Crane. Formerly a college professor, Crane was fired for firing off a gun at his classroom to demonstrate fear to his students. Crane donned his costume and became the Scarecrow, at first to terrorise and kill members of the college staff, but later to terrorise the entire of Gotham. The fear gas he created can cause various effects from hallucinations to death. Fun fact, Crane control over fear is so powerful, he was once recruited by the Green Lantern villain Sinestro, or Sinestro, being given a yellow power ring. Yellow rings are controlled and powered by fear. Did that boo it? And I talked over it. I know it's coming. I can see it there, Ewan. You cheeky bugger. Cheeky booger. Thank you for the bits. Next up, who is this hottie? Talia al Ghul. Who is this? The daughter of eco-terrorist and leader of the League of Assassins, Ra's al Ghul. Following in her father's footsteps, it wasn't long before Talia proved to be smarter and more skilled than her siblings. It already be whipped. There's literally no censorship here, so I don't even know what everyone's talking about. Nothing was even there, so I'm so confused. She's since taken control of the League of Assassins, as well as formed other organisations throughout the world. She's become perhaps more dangerous than her father ever was. She's one child with Batman. Oh my god, she's Batman's girlfriend. Scandal. Damien, she called him Damien. What a terrible name. Though her relationship with both Bruce and Damien has since deteriorated. Talia has access to the life-restoring Lazarus pits, so unlike her father, she very rarely has needed to use them. She's dead. Damn it. She's fit. Why are the fit ones always dead? Oh, that's it. And nobody even had to talk about the Riddler. Thank you. Oh, fun. Thank you so much, Mr. Black, for that. It was great, and I'm glad that no one even mentioned you know who. They aren't dating. Okay, they aren't dating, but they did smooch at one time, because now they have a baby together. So they definitely smooched at one point, because now they're back. I'm going to quickly go for a wee, and I'll be right back to carry on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still have 8 more. I've only done 4 since the last time I checked in. That's okay. I've got to stay late anyway. I have hiccups. I'll be right back. hello, I'm back. I just bumped into Ben and made him jump as I came out the toilet, and he said, "You're not still streaming?" And I was like, "Yeah, I needed a wee." So I'm out here now. Okay, who's next? Who's bloody next? I didn't miss anything, did I? No. Good. Right. Spin that wheel. It's Lord Brotovich, aka Lord Cheatovich. So let's do it. Let me find your presentation. Or should I find it in the list? There we go. I found it. Boop. This presentation is why the Winkler is a good man and shouldn't be mocked. A presentation by Lord Brotovich, read and agreed with by me. Guess we'll see if that's true, shall we? So here we have why the Winkler is a good man and should not be mocked. Oh my god, look at those animations. The goals of this presentation are simply as follows. This obviously requires an accent. This presentation aims to change the views of listeners towards the Winkler. By the end, the listener should like the Winkler for being an upstanding Bavarian citizen, not an evil scientist. He's such a handsome and strong man who has good morals. He is very strong, has a great sense of fashion, and his beard game is unbeaten. There he is, there's the Winkler, there's the Winkler again, and there's the Winkler again. Look at that facial hair, lovely. Next. He's educating the masses, helps everybody learn about Bavarian culture, has great fun facts you wouldn't know about otherwise, points out obvious stereotypes in a humorous way. There he is again, being the little Winkler himself. Little Winkel. German fun fact. In Germany, we have 1,500 different types of beer, 300 types of bread, and 1,000 types of sausage. Nothing is better than wearing socks and sandals on hot summer's day. That is a slow fade. Look at his funny tweets. Hashtag relatable. They say Germans have no sense of humour, but have you heard of an Austrian person talk? I think that's funny. Had a nightmare that they made sauerkraut illegal. Almost woke up crying. Mambo number 5 should be German national anthem. He even went viral once. Totally. There he is, trending in Deutschland. The Winkler. There he is, trending in Deutschland. So famous, so handsome, the Winkler. Only the most important people follow him on Twitter as well. There he is. Eben Folgen is my boyfriend, the Benjamin Bull. Benjamin Bull doesn't follow him back, so does he? Ha ha ha. He doesn't follow me back. Lol lol. No follow from the Winkler. Tee. James Jenkins gets a follow, but not Benjamin Bull. Peter Austin gets a follow, but not Benjamin Bull. Ashton gets a follow, but not Benjamin Bull. Must be a very terrible German accent. Fault itch. He's a wrestling icon. He has won it all. WWE Championship, 24/7 Championship, even fought the Invisible Man, beat up an old racist. There he is, beating that guy up. There he is, challenging that man. There he is, winning his thingy. There he is, beating up an old racist. Even Babs copied him once. Compared the Winkler winning pose to Babs, and Winkler's already happened way earlier this year. It's even the same crown. There's the Winkler, and there is Babs. The same. As you see, the Burger King crown is the same. He has some cool shirts too. So many faces of the Winkler. There's a nice shirt with his faces on. Stylish boot. McMahon has no plan for them. They had to fight each other in the brutal four-way match. They brought the best out of the... Oh, I don't know. That means Rico and the Winkler. The best tag team ever. In conclusion, he is a lovely man. He educates the people. He's a wrestling expert. Sweet merch. Twitter veteran. Funny and ironic. If I can come round to like the Winkler, so can you. The end. Minions! How did you know? How did you know that this was going to be a running theme? Minions! Sources. My brain, .com/the Winkler, and the internet. Thank you, Lord Brodovich. Oh, and Uwe Boll once liked and retweeted him. We better forget about that one, though. Wow. Did he really? That's so funny. Good. I like that. Fantastic. Thank you, Cheatovich. Nice bloody PowerPoint there. I realize people are coming into this stream and they have no idea what's going on. Maybe I should explain. I haven't made any of these PowerPoints. You guys in chat made them, and I'm just reading them for the first time now. I do think it's very funny that the first person you showed is my boyfriend, and you didn't follow him back. I think that's hilarious. Best part of the PowerPoint, to be honest. Best part. Brilliant. Fantastic. Snaps for Lord Brodovich. I can't click though. Just imagine this is making a click sound. It's not, but just imagine it is. Oh, damn it. Right. Who's next? Who's next then? We're on a mod streak. It's Troweling Badger is next up. I've been followed. Call the police. Just snapping at the same time to simulate it. Brilliant. 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 Thank you. So, who is that? Troweling Badger. I immediately forgot. So sorry. This is called Troweling Badger's PowerPoint for Ashton. It's just loading. Try not to spoil it for myself. Come on. Load. Load up quicker. God, what have you put on this PowerPoint? It's taking bloody ages. This is the biggest PowerPoint we've seen today. Oh no, it's loaded now. Slideshow. Okay. So you played Tomb Raider, and now you want to do Archaeology, written by Troweling Badger. Archaeology. Some misconceptions. Any of us look like either of these guys? We don't. Us archaeologists, we don't look like either of these guys. Some of us have beards. There is no glamour in archaeology, mainly just dirt. There's no adventure in archaeology, lots of forms. There is no, and I repeat, no excitement in archaeology. In fact, we frown upon excitement in archaeology. You think you found something cool? You found a whole dinosaur? Don't get excited. We hate it. There's no danger, unless of course you're using a sharp trowel, in which case, hey, be careful. I don't have to fill in a form. And there is none, and I repeat, none of that fortune and glory. We get paid on a salary wage if we're lucky. The damp reality. Look at how wet this is. The wettest of all time. A wet square thanks to the Time Team. Sometimes It's delicate, however. You use little brush or little trowel, little shovel to find yourself some fossils or bowls or stuff. Not always. Sometimes you use a big shovel or a bigger mechanical digger shovel thing. Mostly we find rubbish. Literally. I personally wouldn't say bones are rubbish, but, you know, those stack of what seemingly just look like stones in the middle, I would say those are rubbish. Big diggers are sexy. That is a dilf. Digger I'd like to flip. There's a lot of recording. Lots and lots of rulers. And sometimes an arrow. Seriously, there is so much paperwork. Didn't I say that at the beginning? I didn't even know that. And look how I knew there's going to be paperwork. I knew it. I knew it. A good summary. This is from Indiana Jones. So forget any ideas what you got about lost cities, exotic travel and digging up the world. We do not follow maps to bury treasure, and X never, ever marks the spot. 70% of all archaeology is done in the library, researching, reading. We cannot afford to take mythology at face value, says the man who literally does that all the time. Tomb Raider paperwork DLC when? Yeah, can't wait for it. Things we don't do. We don't rob graves. We don't sell artifacts to the highest bidder. We don't blow up important sites, and we surely don't slaughter people by the dozen. We like to do it by the 1,000. However, even in you can't see it, but behind my head it says, even in 2022, we still hate these guys. The Nazis are back again. Remember when those got mentioned earlier? Well, they're back again. And we still hate them. Which I also don't necessarily think the first two of this bullet points is true. Because I'm pretty sure notoriously archaeologists have done both of those things. So. Anyway, always punch the Nazis. Punch them Nazis good and right in the face, please. Thank you so much, Traveling Badger, for that fantastic presentation. Where there was a few lies told. Because you do definitely sold some stuff before. Hey, I'm no archaeologist. So there. Thank you so much, Traveling Badger, for that presentation. It was very good. I did play Tomb Raider and I did want to be an archaeologist. I think we all do at one point. We all watched Time Team and thought, ooh, we could find like a whole Roman civilization in our garden. All I found in my garden was a big tarpaulin under the bloody ground, which meant I had to dig out a whole bloody 6 meters squared of mud because there was a bloody tarpaulin under it when I was trying to put my grass down. You were on Time Team once? Find the clip. I want to see you on Time Team. Why did they cancel Time Team? Is it because they ran out of time to team up on? My cup is almost empty. It's not. It is. It's more empty than it is full. My ginormous cup. I once found a vertebrae of an animal or a human. I used to own a metal detector. I went through a phase. I asked for a metal detector for a birthday, got it, and then got bored immediately. So, it was a successful birthday present. Why is my cup so small? I don't know. It's because I have a massive head. It just looks small. The production company wanted to change things and it all went a bit wrong. Dinosaur bones museums are fake? What? What? What do you mean they're fake? But they were real. Things in museums have to be real, right? You can't just make stuff up. You can't just make stuff up, Lolly. You can't just make up lies. God, Jesus, that was a lot of hair just came off somewhere. Look at that. Where did that come from? You can't even see it. You can't see it, but there's like There's a big chunk of hair that just appeared on me, and I don't think it came out of my hair right now. Anyway, next presentation. We have 6 left. Spin the wheel. Next, we've got the second presentation from Stuart Chris. Thank you so much, Stuart. That is your other one. It's also going to sort of find it. I'm going to spend 10 minutes of me watching me find it. That is Addie's one. Here we go. Okay. New presentation. Where hair from? Where hair from? From head. They're not real? They are plastic. The real ones are kept in the back. Why? No one can even see them there. That's rubbish. This presentation is another quiz. We have another quiz. Is Christ... Oh, sorry. Sorry, Stuart Delicious. We have another quiz, everyone. Prepare yourselves. This one's about Japanese mascots. Oops, helps if I click on it. Oh! Did it. Is this a real or fake thing again? Like the before time? It's suddenly really cold in here. What's going on? To be fair, it was right in front of me and I should have just read it. If I'd have just read it and typed it in at the same time. It's a real or fake thing. Okay, cool. The first Japanese mascot we've got is the soft Kurinu. A giant pink mascot is said to have come from the posterior of Hachiko, a very loyal dog who waited for their owner at the train station. This explains their poop-like appearance. A play on the Japanese term for soft-serve ice cream, Safuto Kurimu, the Inu in soft Kirinu means dog in Japanese. Real or fake? Real or fake? Real or fake? Real or fake? See you later, Batman Andrew. Take care. I think it's real, because this sounds like something that would be real. Fake? Real? 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 It's real, and it's weird. What is that? Why does that poo have a face on it? Weird. Okay, next one. Udon Brain. Udon Brain, who hails from Kagawa, has udon noodles for brains, of course. Whilst the idea of udon noodles for brains seems slightly gruesome, and the squiggly wavy lines are pretty similar to grey matter, visually at least. Is Udon Brain real? I think it's not real. I think it would have a weird name that wasn't just Udon Brain. Real? I think it's real. Fake? Real? I think it's fake. It's real, and it's weird. Real and weird, again. Why is it eating udon if its brain's made of udon? Doesn't make sense. Bamboy Mono is an anthropomorphic character made from bamboo, said to be the guardian of bamboo forests in Kyoto. Oh, it's Bamboy is a play on Bamboo Boy, and Mono meaning thing in Japanese. The mascot looks like a young man dressed in a barrel made of bamboo. Why is it eating brains? Plot twist, they're all real. Well, maybe. Real? I guess I don't know, man. I don't know either. I think this one is real too. Not real, damn it! Hyoan, who comes from a small and relatively unknown Nabari city in Mei Prefecture, is an eerie, Snoopy-like dog with a face reminiscent of a No mask. No is a traditional form of Japanese performance where masks are worn by the actors to portray the character. What set out to be a homage to traditional arts has instead earned Hyoan the unfortunate reputation of a pervy middle-aged man who stares at you creepily. Ooh, sounds real to me. Yeah, I figured you had to, Stukalicious. I mean, the movie one was quite something. There were some weird ones in there. People were asking it that they become real. I know No is real. Real? Maybe it is real. Oh, it is real. It's so creepy little pervy man. What a creepy little pervy weird man. Ugh, hate him. Monku, located in one of the premier destinations for Buddhist pilgrims and one of the holiest sites in Koyasan, Monku is a Buddhist monk mascot designed to help direct tourists around the local areas, as well as lead various sessions of meditation and prayer. Their jolly face and oversized hands are a big favourite with local children and cats. I think this one's not real. Why is he standing in an alley like that? Because he's a creepy old man. Creepy little old man. Creepy old man dog thing. Real? I'm not putting this on because I can't be bothered to sort my mic out. Do Buddhists have mascots? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it's fake. It's fake. I was right. I got one right. Mary McCory. Despite what his appearance may suggest, Mary McCory's original story is a rather innocent one. The mascot was inspired by Marimo, fluffy algae balls typically found in Lake Akan, East Hokkaido. Part of his name is a pun on the name of these aquatic plants. The second part of his name, Mokori, is Japanese onomatopoeia for erections. Though Mary McCory was initially an unpopular character, he eventually gained popularity. These days you can even see Mary McCory's branded merchandise. Is this one real? Algae boners? Algae boners? Algae boner is real! And he's got an algae boner! There he is! The algae boner boy! There he is. Wow. He got that algae boner. Okazaimon. With their Beatles haircut and cat-like face, Okazaimon combines Slender Man's unnaturally long silhouette with soulless eyes that stare right into your soul to create an eldritch horror that will plague your nightmares forevermore. I hope it's not real. Sounds kind of scary. His facial features are formed based on the kanji character of Oka, together with huge zaki plastered across his chest. The words Okazaki, the name of the city written in kanji. He likes jazz, contemporary art, and black magic. This can't be real. I hope it's not real. I'm hoping for not real here because he sounds spooky. Oh, no, it's real. And it's bad. I don't like it. Tunomi. Tunomi can be found entertaining and engaging with visitors. You like jazz? Of Tokyo Tower, a communications observation tower in Shibakoen district of Minato, Tokyo. When translated in English, Torunomi effectively means woman of the tower. They are adorned in sparkly red and white stripes dress, representing the same colours and general shape of the tower itself. I don't think this one is real. Because it feels like they would have a cuter mascot than like a woman, just a regular woman. Probably have like a little chicken or something, because I feel like that's what they'd be into nowadays, you know? It's not real. Bam, 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 bam. Melon Kuma, originating from a small town in Hokkaido Prefecture, known for their melons and bears, the deeply deserving Yubari City mascot showcases their best assets in a decidedly unorthodox manner. Instead of giving it a cute Kumamon-esque appearance, people of Yubari went rogue and made Melon Kuma downright terrifying. Complete with a veiny watermelon head and blood-stained teeth, snaps at innocent passers-by. I think it's real. Oh, that is scary. Why would they make that? Why would they make that? That's horrible. Why have they done that? I don't like it. I like him. Guys. I can't believe how many mascots they have. We don't have this many, surely. I flippin' love the melon bear boy. Cute? Question mark. Kurosu Shingu Monkey, found in the bustling and high traffic business district of Tokyo. Kurosu Shingu Monkey is a macaw monkey crossing guard, chosen after the national animal of Japan. I said apple then, would you believe? They help pedestrians to safely cross roads as well as direct traffic. A unique feature of Kurosu Shingu Monkey is that the Teletubby-esque belly, which features a touchscreen device meaning both Japanese and non-Japanese speakers can ask for assistance or directions. Sounds real. Tag yourself, I'm the child. This sounds real. Seems like an added step for a crossing guard, but seems real to me. Yes, real, fake. Not real. It's not real. I wish it was. Sounds cute. Oh, sorry, I've skipped one. This guy is a mascot for the Furano Belly Button Festival. Has a belly button on his nose due to play on Japanese words. Believe that touching the area around its belly button increases your secret savings. Belly button man. Gross. Gary-Kun is a boy with a giant mouth for chomping Gary-Kun ice cream pops. Gary-Kun, literally Mr. Crunchy, is the name of a famous Japanese ice pop brand and its mascot, created in 1981 by the ice cream company Akagi New. Oh. You guys can read it. I can't. Do you think the ice cream boy is real? I don't like the sound of this one. I think it's fake because there's not very much information about it. Maybe it's real because there's not much information about it. Oh, I hate it. I really don't like it. I don't like it. That's a big mouth. Oh, sorry, I did it again. I pressed the button. Shifted. This is Koala Tan. He's mixed as a koala mixed with a Wi-Fi router. They're predominantly yellow and a smile similar to the character of Jaws from Bond, The Spy Who Loves Me and Moonraker. There he is. It's Koala Tan. He's a funny little guy, isn't he, with his big shoes? Sorry, I keep pressing the button by accident. He looks like a bottle opener. Next one is Muimi Nabakudan. This rather tasteless mascot is situated at the Atomic Bomb Dome, or Genbaku Dome, otherwise known as Hiroshima Peace Memorial. Mimi Nabakudan's costume is shaped to replicate the damaged dome, only with visibly sad eyes and red gloves, which are meant to symbolise their needless lost lives. Oh, I hope it's not real. I hope it's not real. It's gonna be real, isn't it? Surely not. It's gonna be real, gang. I don't want this to be real at all, so it's real. It's not real, thank God. That was a made-up one. Buzai Nama. There's so many. There is so many. Like, even though the ones that are fake, like, there's still so many mascots. I mean, obviously, like, some football teams have them, but still, crazy. Buzai Namazun, a jolly catfish named Buzai Namazun, is a disaster prevention mascot for Aichi, Japan. The cousin is allegedly known to be the source of earthquakes and tsunamis. Since in Japan, catfish are the cause of them. Do we think this fish guy is real? I think he's real too. Got to prevent them tsunamis with the fish man. There he is. Oh, what a happy guy. What a happy guy. Just wants to save the world, but he's causing natural disasters. Nano Chuzaku Kuken is a bizarrely selected mascot for Nara Park, which is situated at the foot of Mount Wakakusa. Nara Park is home to many temples and free-roaming animals, including deers. What makes Nano Chosakuken a strange choice of mascot is their almost uncanny resemblance to Warner Bros. Character Elmer Fudd, including signature brown outfit and felt shotgun. In 2010, Warner Bros. Unsuccessfully sued Nara Park for use of their licensed property. I think this is real too. And this one's also real. If it's not, you're really good at making stuff up, Stukalicious. It's not real! You're so good at making stuff up. I think all of these are real. Howard Peepee, the mascot of Pigeon Corp, who sell baby products, is a calm and curious 2-year-old creature, not a pigeon, who can communicate with animals and flowers. Their look slightly resembles a dog, but a dog whose face has had a meeting with a brick wall. What? I've said real to like all of these so far. This one must be real, right? But Pigeon Corp doesn't sound real. Pigeon Corp sounds like one of the, like, it would be the villain in like a bug-based video game, you know? Aww, he's cute. I love Pigeon Corp and that mascot thing I've already forgotten the name of. See you later, Mr. Black. Have a good day. I love him. Go-chan, the longevity ambassador for the island of Okinawa, is an orange monster who scares people into eating healthily. He's a mix of bitter melon and shisha. Real. Horrible. Horrible and bad. Hate it. No, don't like. Don't like it. Hate it. Bad. Dislike. Dislike. Numakoryo. The chibi Godzilla type is said to live in the 7 hells of Beppu, a collection of 7 hot springs found in the onsen town of Beppu, Oita. Since these springs are not for bathing in, it's the role of Nuna Koryu to deter guests and visitors from entering the prohibited areas. Their bright-coloured orange mascot outfit is made from thin cotton-like material, meaning the pool, soul enclosure is not overheating next to the springs. I don't think this one's real. I think they probably have someone who's not in a mascot suit chase people around rather than someone who's in a mascot suit. You know what I'm saying? Not real. Yes, in. Da Bear. It's the bear who drinks beer and wears a fanny pack is a mascot for Nippon TV. Like Hodor and Game of Thrones, the bear only ever says their name. The fancy outfit also includes a blue and white striped onesie and a red neckerchief. I think the bear's real. He's the bear. It's just a bear. And I think the bear is real. I've lost my mouse again. It's disappeared. Has this run out of battery? No. Oh, it's not real. Or is it real? Did my thing work out? It is real. Ugh, it's just a man. That is just a man. Just a normal man. An innocent man. I don't like the bear. I thought I'd like him more than I do, but I don't like him. Oh! Sun! The mascot for Kobe City Sun Television is in his 50s, but tells everyone he's 38. He likes baseball, gambling, and watching TV. His head is the sun, and his face looks strangely similar to Walter White from Breaking Bad. Chug, chug, chug the bear. No, it wasn't as cute as I was hoping for either. This guy apparently tells himself everyone is 38, so there's a very random law. I'm going to go with it's not real. Oh no, it's real. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, that thing's really going to live in my nightmares. Blahaj is the mascot for IKEA in Japan. They're a shark character who wears a navy blue blazer, beige trousers, and a rather spiffing yellow tie. For unknown reasons, most pictures of Blahaj make them look like they are nervously awaiting something. When you're cosplaying as Oh Sun, Ashton. Never. It's the shark thing. Why does he look so sad? I love him. That's it, we did it! Weird mascot quiz. Weird mascot quiz. Thank you so much, Dougalicious, for the quiz. The quizzes, I should say. There was 2 of them. How many we got left? 5. Right, we can do this. I've not got to rush her off yet because I've got to wait for Owen anyway, so. Get up next is, oh, you can't see it. It's Phil Robinson. Where is that one? Here it is. Now, Phil did an actual slideshow here. Like, I think it was from work, so. This was, I think, the first one I got, and I was like, what does this mean? Okay. This presentation is called UK versus Finland, and can I just say, what a fantastic background for this quiz. I mean, this PowerPoint. I have to make something like this every week for work. Stukalicious, you are a machine. Okay, so again, what is the purpose of school? Talk to each other. Talk amongst yourselves. Actually, don't. I don't want you to do that. I'm going to talk to you instead. What made a great learning experience for you? Well, for me, what made a great learning experience is having to sit at the front of the class in every lesson because nobody trusted me to sit anywhere below the front of the class next to the teacher, but then proceeding to distract the teacher by asking them questions about their life and then being told off for getting them distracted. That was what made a great learning experience for me, and an excellent learner looked like me because I can't imagine that I was anything but a joy to teach. I was a joy, an unbridled joy. Is the purpose to fulfill the emotional needs of the individual? No, probably not. To develop skills to fit the needs of society? Yeah, probably. To develop independent academic prowess? Who cares about that? I don't care about academic prowess. It's all a load of rubbish. To systematically impose facts that can be tested? Tests are a load of crap and they don't make sense. Why do we have to do them? Next, notion of progressivism. The slow, steady accumulation of skills starting from a null base is what that is, I think. It massively underestimates and devalues the social intelligence of a child. No. What? Construction of my own identity and the analysis of the world they are in. I do not know what that slide means. Next, the UK government website. School is apparently to promote the spiritual, moral, cultural, mental and physical development of pupils at school and of society, and it prepares pupils for the opportunities, responsibilities and experiences of later life. In the national curriculum, an introduction to essential knowledge that they need to be educated citizens. It introduces people to the best things that has been taught, the best that has... it's like my screen is really bugging out. Introduces people to the best that has been thought and said and helps it engender an appreciation of human creativity and achievement. Apparently. Sure. Seems sus to me. And it's a top-down curriculum, which I don't know what that means. Probably like most, I don't know. If you look down at it from above, it looks fine. How/what do schools teach? They get given a set number of subjects and facts, manipulated so that they can be tested. With a series of institutional rules and regulation using a national curriculum. I think I'm learning things, but I'm also confused. Next, national curriculum sets out the subjects taught, the knowledge, skills and understanding in each subject, standards or attainment. I'm confused by this PowerPoint. I think maybe because I'm stupid. One size fits all, COP that creates learning difficulty, inclusion of special needs schools. How do valued practical practices of the school community shape the participation of students and teachers? I'm going to stop this one now, not because it's bad, I am confused, and I think we're all confused, and I think we're all stupid, to be honest, but thank you for submitting it, Phil. I'm sorry that I'm dumb. I am so sorry. I hope you don't feel offended. I think it was a work one, and I am dumb. Diana R. Thank you so much. Only 3 more left. Where is that PowerPoint? Here it is. I know this one's name. Slideshow. This one is called Speech and Enunciation with Rules Boss. Hello, it's the Rules Boss time. Hello, this is Rules Boss. Welcome to the Rules Boss Speech and Enunciation visual PowerPoint lesson. This is a lesson to improve your speech and enunciation, not a lesson to teach you how to speak. If you need to learn how to speak any language, please purchase Rules Boss 395-page PowerPoint lesson on speaking in general. This lesson will teach you how to properly speak and enunciate in just 3 simple exercises and advices. Exercise 1. Slurring syllables. Many people slur syllables as they speak, saying such things as "what you doing?" rather than "what are you doing?" For this exercise, Please say these sentences out loud. Make sure to say each syllable clearly and by itself. I am going to have to think what I am doing. I am going to have to rethink what I am doing. Waiting to hear back from the bank is very nerve-wracking and stressful. Rose's boss is amazing and the best teacher I have ever had. That last one was a little joke. Did you laugh? I like to keep it light-hearted and fun atmosphere in my lessons. Were you able to read the sentences without slurring your syllables? If not, repeat until you can. Exercise 2. Helping you enunciate. For this exercise, you will need a pen or pencil or a similar object. Training your mouth to enunciate is very important to enunciating. Holding a pencil in your mouth makes you work harder to enunciate words, leading to better enunciation overall. Please hold the pen or pencil in similar object in your mouth as will be demonstrated to the right, and read the next quote. This is a perfectly constructed sentence to help you enunciate the words in the sentence, therefore helping to enunciate better through the power of enunciating. Thank you. Now that you can enunciate perfectly with no issues, there is only one thing left to learn. Putting things in my mouth, I'm on it. Exercise 3. Articulation is key. Here we are, our final exercise. Are you excited? We have come so far together in learning to properly speak. Articulation is a big key to speaking. Please speak the sounds below. Try to do them as fast as you can while making sure to speak clearly. Ba da pa pa da ba, bo do po go bo, bo boo do poo, do goo, be diggy, piggy bee. Yes, it sounds silly to say out loud, but I promise you, learning to articulate these noises will help your articulation like no other words can. Congratulations! If you have completed the exercise, you should now be speaking and enunciating perfectly. If you are not speaking and enunciating perfectly, please repeat until you are. If you have any complaints about this letter, you can contact me by calling my phone number or emailing me at my email. Have a good day and enjoy speaking and enunciating properly. You've all done it. You can speak properly again. Proud of you all. So glad that Rose's boss was here to help. That was a really bad Rose's boss accent. I'm sorry. I can only apologise. Next up is Addy Piranha. And then there's only 2. Jack's been waiting for ages. I don't know if Jack's still here or if Jack was like, I'm off. There is. This is an athlete profile on F1's Kevin Magnussen. Oh yeah, here we go. It's motorsports time. Boff. Kevin Magnussen was born in Roskilde, Denmark on the 5th of October 1992. Kevin grew up a fan of racing as his father Jan was a Formula 1 driver. Kevin was a very talented young racer, winning races and championships in various international competitions. Because of this, he was recruited by the prestigious McLaren Academy for budding F1 racers. And there is a picture of Ben Potter there. Kevin entered Formula 1, the top level of motorsport, in 2014 with the McLaren F1 team. In his first race in F1, he finished on the podium in 2nd place. This was the most successful first race by any F1 driver in 18 years and made him the first ever Danish driver to finish an F1 race on the podium. Nice work, Kevin. There he is, look, celebrating on the right. Celebrating so hard. Unfortunately for Kevin, things went downhill from there. He couldn't build on that performance and at the end of the 2014 season was demoted to backup driver for the next year. At the end of the following year, he was sacked by McLaren via email. On his birthday. Kevin's F1 career wasn't dead, it was just changing. It's very cool to see your friend. No, my friend's name's Ben Potter. He's different. So, yeah. Kevin joined the Renault team for 2016 before leaving to join the Haas team the year after. Both teams were rubbish, so his results weren't very impressive. In order to get any speed out of his rubbish cars, Kevin had to put his whole Magnussi into every race. He built a reputation for being very aggressive and caused more than a few accidents. There he is, causing accidents on the track, putting his whole Magnussi into it. Kevin was released by the Haas team at the end of 2020 because they were broke and needed a driver who could bring them sponsorship money. They replaced him with Nikita Mazepin, whose dad Dmitry was a billionaire who owned Russia's second largest fertilizer company and paid the team's bills. Mazepin was sacked earlier this year after both Dmitry and Nikita were sanctioned by the EU following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, with Dmitry being described as a member of the closest circle of Vladimir Putin. So guess who they came crawling back to? Our boy but Kevin. Our boy but Kevin. There he is. Kevin. Our man. Definitely not Ben Potter. That's what you were thinking. So there. Thank you, Addy, for your presentation about Kevin Magnussen, the fantastic F1 driver, who is definitely not Ben Potter, if that's what you were wondering. Right, last two. We can do this. Who's up next? We've got Dan. Dan is next. Jack, very last of the day, but that's still fantastic anyway. Right, this presentation is called Why I Should Be Allowed to Fight God by Dan. The state of the world. Look around. They need fight. God needs fighting over this. You make it, then it's your responsibility. He broke this. He needs to fix it, and I'm gonna fight him to make sure that happens. Cause come on, look at this place. Times are tough. We're struggling, all of us. I feel a fight with God would really help. And Tired Author Dan, God Killer, has a very good ring to it. He could get rid of Tired Author. It could just be God Killer Dan. Full name, God Killer Dan. He just really needs it, alright? Dan is better than God. God has one book. Dan's written 4. Some of them even have TripleJump references and characters named after them. So, weigh it up. Dan's better already. God sacrificed his own son. Danny doesn't have a son, and he wouldn't do that even if he did. So, immediately better. So, God created the moon, and I think we can all agree that the moon is a loser. We've all seen it. The moon's a loser. You look at the moon, you say, that guy's a loser. It's just the truth. And do you know who's behind that loser? God. God is. If we beat God, we can get rid of the moon. The moon, however, should be treated with caution. Maybe the moon is an egg for some kind of God creature, potentially. Danny has a mustache. That's pretty cool. Better than God. Because Tom Selleck also has a mustache. And he obviously better than God. God is looking rather silly right now. He's well old and he probably has a bad dress sense. We've all seen it in his sheet. We can all wear a sheet. It takes a real man to have style. And God just doesn't have style, TripleJump could choose the God and moon replacement. Oh my God, thank you so much. We have great taste. A new God replacement could be very exciting. And think of the possibilities of something that could replace the moon. There are so many exciting ideas. Everyone would benefit from it. Literally everyone. Except the moon and God. But they're not important. Ashton Chaos Matthews would like. I absolutely would. I would 100% fight God. 100%. And fighting God would bring so much chaos. I feel like that is what we need right now. I agree with all these points. I would fight God. And that is why Tired Author Danny should be allowed to fight God. It's true. I agree. Thank you so much for listening. That is why Tired Author Danny should fight God. Chaos is, it's my middle name. Achm is my, Acum is my full initials. So that. I have a ton of beef with God, but I think fighting God would be fun. I think so too. What's he got? a beard and like maybe a lightning bolt. Boring. Okay. Last but not least is no, open it. Open this. Hold on. Why not open this? Open with this one. Can I please have the PowerPoint? Give me the PowerPoint. Give me the PowerPoint. So give me the PowerPoint, gang. The PowerPoint is stuck in this file and it won't release it. I can see the PowerPoint right there. There it is. There it is. It's a zip file, but the PowerPoint won't come out. Give me it. Do I have to download it? I didn't want to ruin any for me, so I didn't look. And now look at me. God, I'm so silly. I didn't look. Stop. I don't want to pay for your bloody thing. Right. Extract this to the desktop. Doing some minor maths here. Okay. Didn't it do it? Where's it gone now? Now where'd it go? Where did it go? It's on my thingy. There it is. Found it. Okay. I found it. Nobody panic. From the beginning. Oh my god, you've missed it. Hold on. Let me just make it work. I just need to fix it because I've had to open a new tab. No, that's not it. Please bear with. Okay. Hopefully this is going to work. There's audio. Oh my god. Buzzing. Right. Put my headphones on. Put my headphones in. Put my headphones on. Put my headphones on. Put my headphones on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. The last PowerPoint of the stream is Big the Cat, best character ever. Why does it keep putting things in front of me? Has that worked? No. Stop. PowerPoint. Stop opening things. You're bullying me. It's not showing you guys the PowerPoint. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Doing this. Let me see the PowerPoint, you coward. Why are you not showing it? Dang it! It's got such good animation and I want to show everyone it. I just want to show the PowerPoint. I don't want to see any of this stuff. I want to just make the PowerPoint work. It's opening things on like every screen. Stop doing that. What are you doing? I just want to show my friends the PowerPoint. I just want to show it. Why is it not allowed? Why am I not allowed to show you the PowerPoint? Now there's the PowerPoint on every screen! It put the PowerPoint on every screen, on top of everything, and I don't know if anyone even saw it. Oh, why is it not working? Everything's been going so smoothly up until now. Please, I just want to see the slideshow. Big is too powerful. Jack, you broke it. got just a black screen. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, it's not the individual window thing. It's just like not like right now it's on. I can see it. I've turned that thing off, the individual window thing, and it's just not. Like it's not working. I don't know why. Do you think it's because I don't pay for PowerPoint? That could be it. Could very well be it. Maybe, yeah, maybe desktop capture, but it's just not even letting me do anything. It's really weird. Hold on. I'll be right there. No, that's the wrong desktop. This one? Okay. Hold on, it's in the wrong place. It's to go here. Hello? Oh, I've just put it in a thing. Get out of the thing. Where's it gone? There it is. I put it in a folder. Now where's it gone? Now where's it bloody gone? Just go underneath that. Okay, here we are. We've done it. Big the Cat. Best character ever by Jack Bradshaw. Big the Cat is a character that's been chilling in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise since 1998. Am I back? Can you see me now? He spends most of his time in the Mystic Ruins catching fish and hanging out with his best friends and companion, Froggy. There he is, that little frogster. There he is. Despite appearing in many titles of the franchise and being a big help towards Sonic and his friends, there are some individuals who don't like Big, to say the least. Well, today I'm going to change that. With the help of today's presentation, I'll show you why not only is Big the Cat an amazing part of Sonic franchise, but also maybe one of the best video game characters of all time. Wow. Number 1. He has got pro fishing skills. When it comes to characters in video games, there are very few who are dedicated fishermen / women, but even then, those few don't even hold a candle to Big. Big the Cat has not only the master of fishing, he has made fishing part of his very heart and soul, to the point where not only can he catch any fish he so desires for supper, but he has also mastered the way to catch mechanical fish and even frogs. Can you name me one other fisher who can do that? I think not. 2. He has got a very unique design. When creating a character for the world of TV, film and video games, you don't want the character design to be generic. Or maybe you do, and hey, who am I to judge? Well, if you want a unique design, look no further than Big the Cat. Not only does he have a cool purple colour palette, but it takes it one step further with the kitchen gloves and fancy belt. A belt that has a ring which will keep him alive. A belt which has a ring that will keep him alive. Which makes Big immortal. He's an immortal big cat thing. Plus, there's a saying in character design where a good design can be seen from the silhouette alone. And when you see the silhouette of some Sonic characters, Big stands out from the rest, hands down. The man is a god. He's voiced by Duke Nukem. Enough said. Off that flies. Number 4. Big is prime meme culture. In recent years, Sonic the Hedgehog social media channels began to embrace the meme culture of Sonic community, and Big is the leader of the revolution. When you look at the Sonic page on Twitter, you won't find a shortage of Big the Cat memes, that is for sure. Ranging from memes that give you a good old laugh to ones that make you think about the true meaning of our reality, there is something for everyone. And just look at those memes. It's Big the Cat calling, baby. If my name was Smaller Cat, would I still be big? Quality memes there. Number 5. He is loved by many. Though Big does have his haters, he has proven to be one of the most loved video game characters of all time. to give proof of this, we've asked 3 random people to give their thoughts on Big the Cat. Here's the first one.
Howdy there. I am the Undertaker, and I want to say that Big the Cat is amazing. And to anyone who does not like that amazing man, I will find them and make them rest in peace. This is the part where I do the scary eyes, but this is audio.
Yeah.
So just pretend I'm doing it.
You seeing him do it? There we are. There's the Undertaker. Oh, just a random person one. Sorry. Here's
Hello
random
there,
person
I'm
2.
Ned Flanders, and let me tell you, there's no one quite like Big the Cat. Whenever me and my kids go fishing, we take the time to remember the pro fishing skills he teaches us. And thanks to Big, there's plenty of fish for dinner tonight. Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy indeed, Ned Flanders. And finally...
Hi, hello, it's me, Lord Brodovich. Hi, and I have a special message for you. I want to tell you something. And Big the Cat is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Even better than Pumuckl, and all the bad stuff I said about him in the past. Totally a lie.
So either you got Lord Brodovich to say that, I was given money, actual money. You paid Lord Brodovich to say that. Fair enough. And you know what, Lord Brodovich? You're a sellout. You're a sellout, Lord Brodovich. And the only person that you've let down is yourself. Sellout man. Can't believe you've done this.
Hi.
Hello there, I'm Ned
Howdy
Flanders,
there.
and
I
let
am
me
the
tell you,
Undertaker,
there's no one
and I
quite
want to
like
say
Big the
that
Cat.
Big the
Whenever
Cat is
me and my
amazing.
kids go
And
fishing,
to
we take the
anyone who
time
does
to
not
remember
like
the
that
pro
amazing
fishing
man,
skills he
I will
teaches us.
find them
And
and
thanks
make
to
them
Big, there's plenty of
rest
fish for dinner
in
tonight.
peace.
Yummy, yummy.
This is the
even better
part
than
where I do
Pumuckl,
the scary
and, all the
eyes,
bad
but this
stuff I
is
said about him
audio.
in the past.
So just pretend I'm doing it.
Okay. This concludes the presentation until next time. And remember, the audio you heard is 100% true. The end. September is sellout month. Thank you so much, Jack, for that presentation on Biggs the Cat. Or Big the Cat even. Sorry, I said it with an S. My apologies. Well, that concludes all the presentations from today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Not sure what I'm going to play next yet, but I will let you guys know next week. Still, I just don't know. Still where the mood takes me. I'm really sorry. Something I've eaten today has made me. I had a cookie before I started streaming, and it has just sat in my gullet for like the entire stream. That was brilliant. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this extra long stream with all these presentations. And thank everyone for making the presentations and getting involved. I was really worried that no one would make any presentations, so I'd just be like, we can't do the stream because I didn't know any presentations. But thank you so much for submitting. Well, maybe we'll do this again another time. Maybe we'll do it like an anal. Tony Peter's Awesome Night of Art Live, and we will maybe potentially do it more often. Don't know. We'll see. But yes, I will let you guys know I'm streaming next week. We'll live tomorrow with some more Quarry because we've not finished it yet. Sorry, what? What are you guys talking about? I just misspoke, you know. Sometimes acronyms are hard. You know, a monthly anal session is normal on this channel. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with the guys on stream. We're playing some more Quarry. We're finally, hopefully going to finish it. Fingers crossed. And then back next week with something else. James was probably streaming on Wednesday. There was a list that went out. I can't remember what it was. It's still on my phone. It's not. So I don't know what it was. Oh, 10 best pack-in games of all times. So you can check that out on the stream if you want to. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's always been a wonderful time as per usual. An extra sexy long one today as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let's send you guys all over to someone. Let's send you over to the Cultaholic Boys. Have a fantastic rest of your day, your evening, your afternoon, or if you're going to sleep, have a fantastic sleep. And I will see you guys very soon. I love ya. Bye.